What do no one no masem? One nina temba kukra. Udi ti Kwaku Annan. Ti. You pursue ti Kwaku Annan ye party.
They cannot supposed, or may I say, they are not supposed to even offer, call it a constructive criticism at this time.
Okay.
And I will tell you, say, they are not the best economic teachers at this very hour. No. And the answer is obvious. Do you know, sir? Omanpeni, His Excellency Adudan Kwaku Annan, extra crata become a finance minister said, and consider engagement with IMF Nasifa. That day was the day of Debia a republic. Sandano will be considered said a Ghana Fabudi. That same day, any move Ghana to Debia negotiations with IMF. I make us say, Ochina. Sa IMF we any Ghana being for ebe trust. Now we have chance baby ombe sa meeting Ghana for ya munkoshe na koshe nkwala no a IMF for no money mu paying for no baby omu hihye coat na omu ka brofo akese no na omu sio omu akokọ Harvard omu akokọ Cambridge omu akokọ all of that, and yet tonight nobody come and disturb you. We will tell Ghanaians the truth, the hardest truth, nothing but the truth. I am not here to do any MPP NDC business. Don't come and annoy me. I'm a Ghanaian and I will not sit down for politicians like what we are seeing today run this country for almost 30 solid years into this fourth Republican Constitution. And you are happy. They don't say me can't say me chiramu. Ghanaians must be angry in order to put it right. Not referring to say go and pick a gun. Cutlasses, machetes, and grantiness annual. No. Say they pay when Adamebwa. Say they pay when you any name you. See a pay when you. But me come here, let me come the say. Obo Kwansu ni die Kwansu. Former President John Dramani Mahama.
Yes.
The president. I said, one into the no. And for one and two assembly movie, it's begin.
My main care was Simbu Hakra and San Watuaso. On September, Agyapong sake no no e free na tuna. Obey announcement o catch Ghana for say. Ni audio na e movie viral na tie mi o say. Me be attack John Mahama no. Mwanka hwe ade nti na me attack ba omiade a moka. Aha ena na o attack your former president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. O attack ni wie ya no be attack ba omia. Eti ade nti na Agyapong anka say Kwaku Annan attack eye John Mahama nti no. We yinedi na emum attack ba omia. Attack no attacking, it was not an insult. It was the own words from Eyeba Umia by saying say was solid team. It in Bessa would tear your fate to over can only
looking like barely 70, a little above 72 hours. It's looking like say, oh, like former President Mahama, and Oka Simbi, and Oshem Kombi, and Oka say no. Let's grant it well, he pick a wind from the Jubilee House. Because Jubilee House on Agasa in Tokron Kwane, they know what and lots of information they flow no easy. Former President Mahama Bekan Asem Daben Ukwada Hawada an announcement TPA.
Yeah.
But I am to say this.
Yeah.
Mahama IMF Wakobi Pay and Amebwa. But then I will also not do any comparison between MPP and NDC for which one went to IMF and conditionalities being a coin or the precipitations of elements. I mean, you're interested and don't come. Obia Mahama Dino. You're interested to do that analysis. But all I'm to say is that former President Mahama Wako IMF need be pay.
Okay.
I don't want to know.
Okay.
we need to also make this clear analysis here. Former President Mahama no the NDC for him. It is on the not by no editor IMF. You cannot say NDC as a party. If we leave, no. The government of Mahama failed.
Okay.
We need to make this very clear categorically. Former President Mahama, reason why they are buying call IMF. There were members in the NDC party for Mr. President based on ABCD. Now, you know, as a president to issue an executive orders and says, I will go to IMF. And he went. When to me, decision Mahama taking what they call IMF and from the visit NDC say NDC is a bad government. No, you can't do that. The same apply today. Okay. NPP as a political entity is separated from that of a government of His Excellency Adodan Kwaku Annan. And Obian Timin say NPP has failed. No, Untimin Kasa. You can't say NPP as a party is an entity. That entity may produce a candidate. A candidate metamorphoses into a government. And why Nadia? There are 1, 2 Muko cabinet meeting. Those elements in the party Muko cabinet meeting, it is obvious that they cannot take decisions for the government. No. When they catch us a higher government, a higher MPP office. And so you can't say failure. You cannot say MPP has failed. The government of MPP, no, failure. That's how it's supposed to be. That's crime no, on the party. No. Okay. Because here can say the party is about to produce yet another candidate.
That is Kennedy Agyapong.
Yes.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
So we need to set these differences very clear.
Okay. Listen, oh, yeah, can't say more with facts.
Repeat. I said something. I may carry move this year, You say, a man will be a young Yet to me, these politicians call them the technocrat to run this country anymore. And yet to man.
What?
The Kayu. Come on, Tiasi. The technocrats, you know. And on your wine, and on Koha, and me say they can't run the country for you. We need some business-minded people.
And who? And who?
Fresh ideas.
And who?
Businessman or woman bearing you have better to so the Nisika.
I say when you know, Muntian ye.
But these are technocrats.
Cheaper.
And found they will do it. And to be person, former President Mahama statement.
Okay.
It will be a miscarriage and a travesty of justice for former President John Dramani Mahama to jump out there to criticize, or if you like, point out mistakes, including issuing direct orders to the minority to step aside of any financial approval in the August House. Why?
Okay.
Guilty. So President Mahama, I think that for former President Mahama to have gone for IMF 2016 or whatever was a clear politically incorrect. But that again was suffered the consequences of it. And on just everywhere, a bad way to aqua IMF. Not as a former President Mahama, I say, trust no bossy. There be a yenisa, and you are telling the minority for our house when they say, no support to any financial. No, you don't do that. Kaka said, hey, a random. I feel my kuma saying, Minyancha Makani Pim with 30 years, how many you can't say with Pim.
Yes, sir.
And fear Biasa. And fear Biasa. I brought any size you feel where you chairman with you, and you political debate. Setback, roadblocks, booby traps, acrimony, divisiveness. Now I'm not saying but you end this for more year. You are not doing this simply because you want MPP to fail. Yes, granted so. MPP failing, but then the ultimate sufferer is all of us. Ghana now suffer.
Okay.
The MPP so yet say NDC failure. MPP also must be mindful. Say, Obama John Mohammed is failing. John Mohammed failing. He's an individual. Baby, but Ghana has failed.
Line
like what the NDC has done to MPP.
That's why I want you to watch the full video.
Tonight, let me break the news to the MPP.
When
the MPP tried to implement the levy, what happened? NDC masterminded and marshaled all the preponderance and made sure they will put a lot of propaganda to it. And they succeeded.
And then he was coming up also propaganda. Just
they
listen.
Succeeded. And then 11, whether platform the paper or platform the mouth,
Agyapong.
But now, ultimately, if you say more yet, say lift away, more yet their men who were failing, we are but or Maya Wutimwa, soon somewhere to Ghana, sooner, one Namusio, so many a Christian nation, but soon somewhere at Ghana, so I'm not a new Kuma, new duo. Abekato mention Agyapong Bonia and Papemu home and we are politics in mu. Hey, and we fear mu, and we busiemu, and we are manyasemu, and we sorry mu, winti be a day call. Meanwhile, Ghana Krukitikitiu, Yenda Yedi, and teacher Yedi, and we are coupon di be a big yaya, and my young Trana Mo and Quack baby and Costrance Yeti. As we hear, I am a form better fool in Roman. Recklessness. Everything, Piara, and I mean, Copa, but last me catch them. And my to me, when it comes to the banking sector ostensibly is being controlled by Nigerians. Import of goods is being controlled by Lebanese and Syrians. About mining sector, China for fun, and European financial for fun. About retailing now, Lebanese for Indians are for fun. About shopping malls, I can see one memoir. Tell me how many Ghanaians now bet you about this shopping mall we in India. Nindara, wine Lebanese for any Kuala for an Alpha. And what how the telcos are in this country. Telcos need be telecommunication organization back transfer over $1 billion United States dollars out of Ghana, not the call. All this fight against your local currency. What it means then is that the Ghanaian is non-productive. You produce here, they say hand to mouth. You did it. Now, can you imagine? Come on. Now, everything. Make us say over saying 250 billion worth of Durban bauxite from. Mo try my China for maybe 2 Ghana Yankopon Fanche.
Yanko.
Alright, Mahama, some kind of Mr. President Mahama, Jai, M.Y.
Muntinko.
As someone be say quickly, President Mahama, who will take a position. No. But I will say, sir, we don't need the politicians to talk on this IMF issue. No. Allow the expert, economic expert, for them to speak.
To speak.
Politicians are
quiet. Mutio.
Listen to what former President Mahama is telling the minority. It means in any chain, more embarking on this. To what avail? Listen to him.
Now, T, asem we pa you. T, on say obe play ne tu na wakasa no e YouTube. Obe play asema a former president John Dramani Mahama kai. Owie ya pena na ode koba umiaso. Ahana kende Agyapong ampe. All this was in the same na you are interested because he's saying the fact and the truth. Why is say only Bawumia side no they are interested? Now listen, me I don't want to be propaganda here.
That the NDC in Parliament will not support any further non-concessionary borrowing or loans that are not project specific with clear and unambiguous terms of the benefit to our nation.
Yeah.
We will not partake in the destruction of the Ghanaian economy, which this government appears so bent on doing.
That is the only part he took. Now listen to him. He will come back again. Now listen.
Ghana has been here before.
Okay, Kwaku Annan.
Not.
Okay.
So why? Now maybe it's say, what can they offer now if they couldn't offer that to themselves some years back?
Okay.
Sir, IMF in Zemi, Yakumu Bipeyo, under the auspices of former President Mahama, Mr. President, it's Sabri Ukebia, and ye, President with the greatest of respect, Ukebia, and then yet the movement for former President Mahama to score any political, and I said, it's so easy, say, oh, I jump, no. The same former President Mahama to be or he's the same candidates the NDC is going to fill the events, the ballots, 2024. And so, what difference does it make? Nothing. Oftentimes, I say this. Ghana's politics is all about the politics of setbacks, roadblocks, open traps, acrimony, DBCs. To what did you can here? Let us say, minority for no be coffee or Mungo yet more. Tintinity, a map placas with Yentiasi, Yen to my Yen say. Why not Mrs. I have said this and I maintain that Ghana needs a selfless leadership. A leadership with business ideas. Leadership with sense of realization. Leadership of breaking the theory into practical.
Okay.
Leadership who would change the course sign of the IMF. Until that, we shall be at the beck and call of the International Monetary Fund.
Get this word.
Through to it.
Now, Oboba,
Yeah. Some leaders will move you.
Bawumia and Nanadu. That is what he's saying. Whatever. Tell you.
Leaders are practically theories in some Debbie. A debate today, a Kayam and IMF for Quamu.
You.
Policy no munium keka anadie unko be somewhere. Earlier, the Ghanaian was made to know that we have formidable, unbreakable team. Now we are catching said you were a solid team, unbreakable team. You are not paying. Now Professor Dr. Why baby said, "What your money kuyi pepe about the same." Solid team no. If we hear solid team never and say is solid and solid.
Now you know who the solid team is. T.
When I look at the economic management team, it is quite clearly a fantastic team. Professor Jambafo, Dr. Akutose, Dr. Afiye Akutu, Honorable Alain Chiramanting, Agyapong, Ken Oporiata, Senior Minister Yao Osafo. What a solid team.
Solid team.
At the economic management
repeated.
It is quite clearly a fantastic team. Professor Jambafo, Dr. Akutose, Dr. Afiye Akutu, Honorable Alain Chiramanting, Agyapong, Ken Oporiata, Senior Minister Yao Osafo. What a solid team.
What a solid team. Now listen to Kwaku Annan. Listen. You see?
Team no way. This is what the vice president told you and I. It's a solid team. Where are they solid team?
Where are they? This was the problem. Now, this is the problem.
No, nobody tried deceiving. Obian deceive you, Obiao. I dare about come to me here or my way. Minus me, because me may come in the crate. Except that the true baby I know in the paper say come on too. But you better come and natural government, not the party. The government must be told in plain words. You lied to Ghanaians. Deceive them. And you have even deceived the NPP as a party, the government.
This. The problem
was saying it. Solid team no as a CEO, no vice president, no cast assembly. Vice president assuming without admitting, I don't know. If he's to step in to contest elections, vice president Baumia, some men are country Ghana.
Yes, this is this problem.
And I'll be catching me quick from Jason Mediwiki. I will tell you.
I will tell you.
I will tell you.
I will tell you. This is his problem. Baumia has failed. This is his problem.
Somebody also in the same circle came, retreated the position that Ghana will not and cannot go to the IMF.
Abusia me ba me mpese me de mboko akire pi. On se mato me bo ase abo video no from the beginning. Na Kwaku Annan e kan ensem till the time I will be ba Baumia so. Now tell me, where was the insults? I will be see Peter, let us listen why and stop here. Say also wutie no so ye ho. Etimi nia wutie me ni bisa say him fan Kwaku Annan insulted Baumia was asking we ho. There is no insult in this ho. Was he a leader beer? On kasa keke o nemum obeye. And yet theoretical part o yet theory nemum practical. Can Agyapong na no kan asem ru. Owie no bo eye Baumia nenum asem. Said the solid team na economists no betimi aye no. Where are they? And only the problem no tina make sure say a political propaganda, politics, and also political azana Kwaku Annan ayen. Mame mfo nko akiri kakra bi na tie niye because bi na wanti. Omo se me meja na afi de wato obo ase ati. Me mpese o de yebekọ akiri pi. Me de okọ kakra bi am wati nsem na o kan ye no. Na afi tie.
Open traps, money, divisiveness. To what did your can ya? Let us say any minority for no be coffee.
Oh, me de mako ani modudu. Ma me san fa mumbre ni mu kakra bi na de. Muntie di okaye. Me say me mo Martin sem na si pa awo ya be bi afi muntie.
Team wo ma ben. Wo na Professor Dr. Why baby say wo de o mani koyie pepe efi eba ne sen. Sa solid team no. Every him ne hwan no. Solid team na eba ne sen na this year solid and then solid. Why they can't we trade? Take a listen to him.
When I look at the economic management team,
it
is quite clearly a fantastic team. Professor Jambafo, Dr. Akutose, Dr. Afi Akutu, Honorable Alain Chiramanting, Kwaku Annan, Ken Oforiata, Senior Minister Yao Osafuma. What a solid team. When I look at the economic management team, it is quite clearly a fantastic team. Professor Jambafo, Dr. Akutose, Dr. Afi Akutu, Honorable Alain Chiramanting, Kwaku Annan, Ken Oforiata, Senior Minister Yao Osafuma. What a solid team.
Hey, Abiyan Kwai.
So, team Louis.
Where
are they? This is what the vice president told you and I. That is a solid team. Where are they solid momwe? Look, nobody tried deceiving. Obian deceiving Obiao. I dare about poor moon to me or my way, minus me, because me may come in the cray. Except that the Drew baby no in the papa say come on to.
Okay. Catch you all.
Government, not the party. The government must be told in plain words. You lie to Ghanaians. Deceive them.
That's it.
And you have even deceived the MPP. The party, the government. Only team no
way. Where are no you need to know?
Solid team no more.
Where are they? No
vice president no cast assembly.
Yes.
The vice president, assuming without admitting, I don't know, if he is to step in to contest elections, vice president Baumia, assembly and I'll catch Ghana. And never send and I'll catch me come to some education.
Assembly went you.
And also sound of Chronosma in country. I will tell you.
I'll tell you. Tell him.
I'll tell you.
Tell him.
I failed.
You have failed totally. Asa?
Somebody also in the same circle.
Assembly you have failed. Sasem way so no. Enye Kwaku Annan na eka o. Eye Kennedy Agyapong and e ka kire Baumia said they have failed. Kennedy Agyapong ebe kan assembly. Me say assembly on. It takes only the wise, intelligent ones na better as you with this their political games, you know. Already Kennedy Agyapong has told them, say, any government that will take Ghana to IMF has failed. And then he has already told Baumia that they has failed. It's Kwaku Annan say more kano. I told you all these things. We know where they are coming from. And we know where they are going. And na Kwaku Annan kano. Just this thing na Kwaku Annan kan asem na you. E bin kan ho. Yen yi bin free me fa bin kan ho. Asem Kwaku Annan kan ani. Sa asem we and ye yi na die free. Na two. Na ka say yen kura. You think we are kids? Do you think we are kids? Afehwe owie obebo kenu furi ataso ni asem. Enti no sa asem we ni nyina eye planting o. Eye documentary a ono akene Japan ahihya Kwaku Annan no. I was able to play with our minds and intelligence. It's a lie. We
retreated the position that Ghana.
No, we can. He said nothing new.
Cannot go to IMF. Ghana cannot find a way at the doorstep of the IMF. Or say Ghana, the IMF, the young called that. The would die. Who said this and why?
Baumia. Okay,
but I can tell you, as my colleague, Deputy Minister said, we are not going to the IMF. Whatever we do, we are not. The consequences are there. We are a proud nation. We have the resources. We have the capacity. Don't let anybody tell you. Like when Joshua, Caleb, and 10 others went to spy on the promised land. And only 2 of them came to say that we can do it. And the 10 went around the community, murmuring, you can't, people of short sight. You know? And we have to move on. Okay? So let's think of us as who we are. Strong people, the shining star of Africa, and we have the capacity to do what we want to do. If only we can speak that one language and show that we burden share in the issues ahead.
You get it? If you don't get it, forget it. You get it? Kwaku Annan. You get it? If you don't get it, forget it. Oh, I dear Kwaku Annan. Asim adia Kwaku Annan nyina enye something new. Sa na nina oye no. Nana do ne be sa adie no. You get it? If you don't get it, forget it. MPP form penukre. And this truth, the bitter truth na ye omo ya no. But this truth This powerful information is not coming straight from Kwaku Annan with all that power is now using. Something is behind. Who is Agyapong? What is here? You people who have no idea. Me say na who could draw the bash or money na no. Agyapong shasi and on no say play games. E was here. Who dey take Kwaku Annan tea if you head away?
Sa no kro we ya yentimi kan kire
Mhm.
Sa no kro we a yentimi kan kire as a nation, as a state. All the time, let's conceal the truth. Let's conceal. Oh, hey, kataso, and then no. 30 solid years. 30 years old. And yes, I must say
Ediasa. Obi see me place our part na busunya dem me ba. On say o place our part you ye nani. Asema Kenofuriata ne kan ne say ye finance minister o Kenofuriata o ye nanado dankwa na busuani ne kazi no was say mo obia na ada o mo obia ntena ba bi nkan kire o say Ghana ye ko IMF ensi ne ensi china eti na eba ne sen ene enso chinchin edi kodu ho o de obi si yenko akiri kakra ebu de mo me yenko akiri kakra bi ne eti asema Oma Kenofuriata kan no de yinti hwe. Ti.
Listen to him.
Yinti.
But I can tell you, as my colleague, Deputy Minister said, we are not going to the IMF. Whatever we do, we are not. The consequences are there. We are a proud nation. We have the resources. We have the capacity.
The solitude.
Don't let anybody tell you. Like when Joshua, Caleb, and 10 others went to spy on the promised land. And only 2 of them came to say that we can do it. And the 10 went around the community murmuring, you can't, We are not people of short sight.
Okay, we are not people of short sight. 70 years there.
And we have to move on.
We are not people of short sight. Truly.
Think of us as who we are.
Mm-hmm.
Proud, strong people.
Mm-hmm.
The shining star of Africa.
Shining star of Africa.
Capacity
Mm-hmm.
to do what we want to do. If only we can speak that one language.
Okay.
Ensure that we burden share in the issues ahead.
I feel you heard the Kwaku Annan ye. O de heard the Kwaku Annan ye. We Kwaku Annan. Mo Maria Kwaku Annan ye. Nana do say ari bro enu. Sani ma we obey ye ro. E de yi na die fruit de. Adi o ya Kwaku Annan ye. One we say do was here. Nana do say ye you. When you're there, you need everything to know. The food is here, so okay. You need to to us tea.
So what went? Sa no kro we ya yentimi kan kire Sa no kro we a yentimi kan kire as a nation, as a state. All the time, let's conceal the truth. Let's conceal. Oh, hey, kataso, and then no. 30 solid years. 30 years old. And fierce I must say
Ediasa.
we've done this to ourselves all through to it. Biafran Wedi. Ghana as a state continue to crawl. But you see, now, Yempo, now we are there. We are at the doorstep of IMF. And every politician be can say be nanu be. Na nensem kan mu no na wo bo finance minister ya baso. Why are they pa? Or your reference to the fact that finance minister no kra no e wo baby a no humfa no de. But the finance minister no amane muso. It was a lovely commendation. But he put a caveat. Caveat no they told no. Or we are not say hey. But then, any government, Biara, who be moved to IMF, it failed. You see, as to whether or not say he was predicting this day or not, I don't know what he knew, meaning what he saw. But then maybe say the government, you know, said there is something in the making, and politician Ben or Kansas. Listen to this.
Listen to this. Tio.
And if
T.
I hear some people argue that we should go to IMF.
T.
Any government that goes to IMF has failed.
Has failed. Tio.
We have been failed.
We have been failed.
Good works that we have done in this country. You should applaud Kemu Foriata. He's not well, but still, yesterday I heard them in Wa.
Tio.
In the name of the country.
Okay.
Please. But if I hear some people argue that we should go to IMF, any government that goes to IMF has failed. We haven't failed.
You haven't failed.
For the good works that we have done in this country. You should applaud Kemu Foriata.
Applaud Kemu Foriata.
He's not well, but still, yesterday I heard them in Wa.
In Wa. Which I will be going there soon. Okay.
Please.
Tell him. After now, listen.
T.
Yes. T.
One of the things that is synonymous with people who always will tell the truth is always to ensure that they will eat back their words.
Now.
Eating back their words means that they will go.
Now. Maybe what you do. Maybe say about doing back. Maybe I say. Now. Listen to this very carefully. Analysis on video ni ebese tie asembu ha. Me kire wadi bu ha. Dwine sa nemo hu ko akiri pa. Kwaku Annan started by attacking former president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. That say adenti and even pu obe miki comments on say Ghana yeko IMF no ma minority no and support it. Till you. That was in his first assembly was started. On a second way, and was started say Oko Baumia, using Baumia's own words. Because Baumia was saying, say, Omu was solid team, which is Alan Martin, economical team, no, which is Alan Martin, Kenu Furiata, no more Mukikang, that is the team. That team, no, Omu way, he was only asking so Omu way. That means they have failed. And then he fed up by saying, Kenu Furiata told we Ghanaians, say, there's no way that they will take us to IMF. And then now we are in IMF. That means he has also failed. And then he pushed it on him, said they have failed. And now, or see, there's one man called in the Agyapong, TNU. And that man, a kind, seems say Ghana for one for marginal Koso. He told Ghanaians, say, any party, any government, you would call IMF, or failing. At the same time, Agyapong was applauding Kenu Foriata for doing good works because he thought, say, never in any way, say, this government will go to IMF. And now that means, say, if Kenu Foriata and our vice president, after all their solid team and all those they are bragging, that has lead Ghana into IMF there. Let's just say, Assembly Agyapong, it's right that they have failed. So now, listening to all these things that Kwaku Annan said, a day and a teacher man, that is Trikasa. Where is his fault? The problem in the same tier, Agyapong, Ebejina so Ediye Yinedi. I'm telling you, say, I repeated this all over again and again and again. Say, it is a political propaganda, political tricks, and political hazard because Agyapong knows exactly what Kwaku Annan is doing. We have been into this for a long time. Because they want them to look as if say Asemna Kwaku Annan can. He knows nothing about it. But Kwaku Annan so before Kwaku Annan will sit on the 2TV, so obey the Edgeman, the document in the file in the Kuta. Only Monsema Wobeka, Washington Yanti, Masema Wobeka Dao. And yes, I friend Wobet Robot Timaka. Cameramen, no, Mutia training in videos obeying in a radio, obebo. And you guys don't have to be blind. And I can overreact a kind of any short memories out. You just short-sighted people say you near free fry you. Ghanaians has to wake up from this. Washishan and Yaman how bow. What nas our planet? On what do won't come and washishe and the approve of mano and we in a juma. Now, if you were in a juma year, this video was done 2 months ago. I'm telling you, 2 months ago. And yet current. And Omako Tnasi and Omako Rizias Abba. Because Ghanaians' mind were not there. Assembly kind were very simple. Mamin play honon kwa ne fatu trim. Na dwene sa assembly ko akiri because me say sa video we no omo team management na ko yi sa video na ba am yenya information simple sa no. Omo team management na this information here dey e bai. Mamin kire o baby aba omi anko ade no wa e yo mo problem no. Listen to that. Only that part that is their problem. No, I just want you to listen. And after listening, no, me no be di nkomobuha. Now fear the incommodity because me and my brain fear my buy my brain. Listen. Baumia attacking in this is Baumia's attack.
Listen to him.
T.
When I look at the economic management team, it is quite clearly a fantastic team. Professor Jambafo, Dr. Agutose, Dr. Afiye Akutu, Honorable Elijah Ramanting, Kwaku Annan, Ken Oforiata, Senior Minister Yao Osafo-Maf. What a solid team. When I look at the economic management team, it is quite clearly a fantastic team. Professor Jambafo, Dr. Agutose, Dr. Afiye Akutu, Honorable Elijah Ramanting, Kwaku Annan, Ken Oforiata, Senior Minister Yao Osafo-Maf. What a solid team.
Now watch him. Watch him. You see?
So, team no way.
Why?
Where are they?
That is all. Do you call this insult?
This is what the vice president told you and I. That is a solid team. Where are the solid team? Look, nobody tried deceiving. Obian deceiving Obiao. Adeba kumun timi nye wo my way minus me because me come in nekure. Except that the Drew baby no nipa per se come and too. But you better come nekure naturally. Government, not the party. The government must be told in plain words. You lied to Ghanaians. You deceived them. And you have even deceived the MPP as a party, the government. The solid team no. As vice president was saying it, solid team no more hifa. As they see on no vice president no cast same way.
Yes.
The vice president assuming without admitting, I don't know, if he is to step in to contest elections, Vice President Baumia.
That is all.
I'll tell you, you failed. You have failed.
You know,
understanding
this is a voice from Agyapong, not from Kwaku Annan. Kwaku Annan is not that bold enough to voice this thing out to tell the vice president, the MPP vice president, that he has failed. I'm telling you.